Why is stress such a major player when it comes to IBS? Watch this video to find out and learn a few tips to keep your stress in check. For the most helpful information you'll find about IBS online, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every Friday when I post a new video. If you're spinning your wheels trying to fix your IBS with your diet, by the end of this video you'll know how to tackle it from a different angle so you can really get better for good. I'm Wendy Leung, holistic health and happiness coach, licensed acupuncturist, and powerhouse IBS conqueror, and I used to struggle with IBS too. But now I teach my clients how to kick their IBS to the curb, and now I'm going to share it with you too. So you think you've figured out all of your IBS food triggers, so you avoid them, but then you get IBS attacks anyway. Or you can't figure out what your food triggers are because sometimes they cause flare-ups and sometimes they don't. So what the heck is going on, and how are you supposed to get your IBS under control? It's easy to go searching for answers in food and diet because your IBS symptoms are all in your digestive system, right? Diarrhea, constipation, abdominal pain before, during, or after eating, extreme bloating, smelly farts, intestinal cramping. But if you take a beat and step beyond your most immediate and urgent symptoms, what other issues might you see? From a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, or TCM for short, IBS is well understood as a combination of mental, emotional, and physical symptoms. But we sometimes push aside the mental emotional because the physical pain is so strong. But stress is actually a major contributor to IBS, and without having the right tools to keep it under control, your IBS is going to keep rearing its ugly head whenever you're stressed, even if you're eating all the right foods. Does stress flare up your IBS? Let me know by dropping a yes or no in the comments below. In my very first episode, I explained that the two main TCM organ systems involved in IBS are liver, or wood element, and spleen stomach, or earth element. So let's take a look at how this works. The liver organ system is like an energetic fan. It's responsible for making sure energy and blood is flowing smoothly throughout the body. But the liver is temperamental, and it's easily affected by stress and by emotions, and when it acts out, it bullies the other organ systems. For people with IBS, it bullies the TCM digestive system, the spleen, and the stomach. So if stress causes IBS attacks, how come not everyone has IBS? You may have noticed that stress affects different people in different ways. Your stress flares up your gut like nobody's business, but other people get asthma attacks, they lose their voice, they break out in hives, they have panic attacks, they have migraines, neck and shoulder tension, and even as bad as heart attacks. So why does all this happen? Everyone's constitution is a little different, and sometimes particular organ systems are weaker than others. You might be born with a weakness, like weak lungs with childhood asthma, or external factors might have caused the weakness, like a bacterial infection or poor diet, weakening your spleen and your stomach. With IBS, your digestive system is already weak, so your stress bully targets the weak link. IBS is a perfect storm of mental emotional stress and an already weak digestive system. People with stronger guts obviously still experience stress, but it shows up in different parts of their body. So now that you understand why stress is such an important factor for IBS, where do you even begin to get a handle on it? Your doctors have probably mentioned in passing that you should decrease your stress in order to calm your IBS. But how many of you were actually given a treatment plan to follow through with it? Here are 3 quick tips to jumpstart your stress management. Tip number 1. Tune into your stress. Focus inward to find out exactly how stressed you're feeling so that you can know exactly how important it is to get yourself out of it. Check out last week's episode called Stress and IBS, where I'll lead you through a simple exercise on how to do this. Tip number 2. Take time out for self-care. Now, I know that going for a massage or an acupuncture treatment will not solve the overarching problems creating your stress, but what it will do is it's going to reset your body and your mind so you can take another look at your stress from fresh eyes. When your mind and body are calmer, sometimes your perspective naturally opens up and you can see solutions resolving your stress that you may not have been able to see during your heightened anxiety. Self-care feeds your spirit too, so you're setting an intention that it's okay to relax and that you care for your body. Sometimes just this little action can make all the difference. Tip number 3. reframe your perspective. This one is sometimes easier to do after completing number 2. Take a moment to reframe your situation. This could mean prioritizing your commitments and allowing yourself to drop the tasks that aren't actually essential, or stepping back and determining exactly how crucial it is in the grand scheme of life to meet those deadlines that you set for yourself. When you're old and wise, when you're looking back on your life as it is in this very moment, will the things that you're worrying about really matter? If not, find a way to take on that perspective and rebuild your routine around that. So to recap, in TCM, IBS is a combination of mental emotional stress and an already weak digestive system. Stress affects the TCM liver organ system, which then goes and bullies your already weak spleen and stomach digestive system, which is why it's so important to not just address your weak gut, but also tackle your stress so that you can really get your IBS under control for good. And remember that you can take on your stress starting with these 3 tips. Number 1, tune into your stress. Number 2, take time out for self-care. And number 3, reframe your perspective. So if you're sitting there thinking that your IBS and your stress are way too overwhelming to tackle on your own, go and visit my website and check out my online coaching program, because I've designed a step-by-step system to get you out of your IBS attacks, through your stress and anxiety, all the way to being healthy, happy, and full of life. And I'm there to support you the entire way. The link is in the description box below. And also, come on into my Facebook community of powerful women conquering IBS, where I share more tips on how to kickstart your IBS journey to health. If you like this video, let me know by liking it below and drop a comment with the word helpful or what your biggest takeaway was. And help me spread the word that IBS is not a forever thing by sharing this video to everybody who needs help. I still have more to share with you, including more tips on how you can really get your IBS under control. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every Friday when I post a new episode.